Hi everyone, this is Ty Williams. How everyone is doing today? I decided to do this video, how to fix AEW's Women Division to become a better represent of women's wrestling. I decided to do this video to give insights on helping out AEW with their issues in the women's division. I know that I did a video about AEW women's division, even psychic readings and other things, but I say, you know what? This is like my final AEW women's division video on how to make AEW women's division better. And I know that AEW is working on the women's division, but however, I feel that they need to bring up their game because Impact women's division is getting better like they always do. Then you have ROH with Angelina and Manny Leon and that girl named Quinn, and it's just like everybody is stepping up their game in the women's division. NXT with their women's division. It's just that AEW need to get their thing in order. Like, people are frustrated. People want to see a good women division progress into their glory in AEW. So I decided to do 5 things that AEW need to make a good women division in their company. So I got number 1, AEW need a proper performance center to give the women's wrestler a chance to polish their skill in the ring. Before anyone who ready to chop my head off, listen to this. AEW women wrestlers are green. They are not terrible. They just green. And they need proper guidance on building up their platform, building up their character development, and building up their wrestling skills. And I feel that AEW needs someone who can help train these women wrestlers who are green or lack ring psychology, ring awareness, and their ring ability. And I think about these 2 women, I would say 3. I would say 3 women that could make these girls have interesting in-ring abilities and master the art of ring psychology and ring awareness is WWE former woman wrestler Victoria. And this is my reason why Victoria helped train Candice Michelle. And we know that Candice Michelle cannot wrestle in the beginning. Okay? And you look at Candice Michelle now, she is a pretty good women's champion in WWE. Thank for Victoria. And if Victoria goes to AEW, I could see the women division approve gratefully. Number 2, Sheila Melissa. Sheila Melissa is a veteran, and she got more experience than anybody else in AEW. And having her to be like Victoria, a coach or a trainer, you see these women approve their in-ring ability. So, the third one, I say this woman is a Japanese woman wrestler legend. She is part of the most famous, popular tag team women wrestlers in history. And she's part of Crush Girls. And her name, you gotta see her documentary in down the prescription box. Check her documentary out. You will see why Kenny Omega loved Japanese women wrestling, because of this woman. This woman is like the hidden ace on why Japanese women wrestling is so respect and so honor over there, because of this woman. And her name is Chigusa Nagayo. If you don't know her, she is a badass. For her to go to AEW and help these women train, it's gonna be a awesome way to hit off AEW's Women Division. If not, I will have her like help Kenny Omega book the matches. And Kenny Omega say in the interview that he loved Japanese women wrestling because of their in-ring ability and how to tell a story in their matches. Even I got a documentary about this woman. You could check it out. And you see why I want her to join AEW. And I feel like AEW needs these three women wrestlers that have experience and know how to perform in the ring. If AEW hire these women, that's it. Sky's the limit. Number 2, AEW need to focus and care about the women's division. I feel that AEW is not really concentrating on their women's division. It's more of that everyone have different ideas with different answers, so it's hard for everybody to pitch in how to make the women division matter. Even I see that AEW is not really into the women division. They into like NWA women division, because they see that NWA women division have so much potential, and also they are not green. You get what I'm saying? And I feel that the reason why AEW doesn't focus on their women's division, because they got so many new talents and too many new green wrestlers that just coming out of the wrestling school and starting out in the wrestling business. So it's kind of like a paced progress for the women to bring their A game up. But however, there is not enough guidance to make these women to stand out. Like Britt Baker, she tries to do her thing. She really does. It's just that she just need that edge and need that someone that will level her up. And I do see that she's gonna have an interesting feud with Thunder Rosa. I feel like Thunder Rosa is the one helping AEW Women Division, because I feel like Thunder Rosa is amazing on the mic, amazing on her in-ring ability, amazing in her presence, the way she carries herself. Guys love her because guys see that she got something special, something unique that you don't see in wrestlers. And Thunder Rosa got that. So I feel like AEW needs to focus and care about the women's division by giving them simple guidance and simple direction, what make them stand out as a wrestler. Like give them deep, honest depth into what they need to do to make people feel or be very invested with them. And I noticed that some AEW women wrestlers are so focused on what the fans are saying instead of what they feel inside. Yeah, social media is just, toxic. But I feel like they need to take a break for social media and focus on what they need to do to improve themselves. So that's number 2. Number 3, and some of you guys are gonna get upset with me when I say this. Some of you guys are gonna be like really upset. AEW, please give a manager to a Japanese woman wrestler who doesn't speak English, or give a proper storyline so the fans get to know them better. I know you guys are gonna get upset, but if Kenny Omega want American wrestling fans to get into Japanese women wrestling, he had to think very logic, very simple, and very understanding on what American fans want in a Japanese woman wrestler, how I'm gonna get their attention. And for him, who fell on booking Japanese women wrestlers like Ryo and Hikaru Shishida, he messed up big time. I understand he got other things in his plate, and Dustin Rose is helping him, and Medusa is helping him. I feel that Kenny Omega does have good intentions for the women's division, but however, it's like he's cloudy on trying to make Japanese women wrestlers a huge hit in America, but he lacked a culture difference between the Japanese audience and American audience. Like the American audience, we kind of ignorant when it comes to women wrestling. Women wrestling in America is not respected and not a draw in America. Like, women wrestling is still having their issues with men looking at women as nothing but eye candy, nothing but TNA, nothing but bras and panties matches, nothing but skimpy women who pretend to be wrestlers but cannot wrestle. That's how ignorant an American wrestling audience is. And I feel like Kenny Omega fell in the crab of having Rio be champion without giving a interesting backstory, an interesting tale of her being AEW Women's Champion. If he want Rio to be over, he should have her be like the underdog, or build her up as an underdog. Like, he shouldn't have her lose to Nyla Rose, and Nyla Rose will take it from there and grow the women's division, because that will give Nyla Rose heat and give Rio a huge push of seeing her lose the title, lose confidence, people look down on her, and she have this way of like, you know what, I'm gonna train harder. I'm gonna do a 360 makeover and make people believe in me. And I will defeat Nyla Rose again for the title. That's what Kenny Omega should have done. And now Rio is not champion because she's part-time in some other promotion in Japan, and now I got Nyla Rose. Nyla Rose is champion. Nyla Rose was doing good as AEW Women's Champion, but the title passed to Hikaru Shida. And Hikaru Shida as champion hurts me. She got so much potential to make Japanese women wrestling interesting again. She got so much potential to take women wrestling in new heights. And Kenny Omega booked her terribly. And Tony Khan booked her terribly. Even, it's funny too, someone brought up Hikaru Shida should have an open challenge for the AEW Women's title, because since the pandemic, everything shut down and there's not hardly women's that is ready for Hikaru Shida. And someone brought that up saying it'd be a good idea that Hikaru Shida have an open chance at any indie wrestler. And then all of a sudden, Cody became a TNT champion, and he took that idea from that fan and make it as his own. And that's the issue that pissed me off, and that's why I'm going to go to number 4. AEW need to make the AEW Women's title bigger and better looking than the other champions that we see in AEW. And that's the reason why I said that AEW is nothing more of a boys' club, a man's club for men. Like, the way I see how they view their women division ain't nothing. Like, their main focus in AEW is like the tag team championships and the male heavyweight championship, but not the woman. So every time when someone have a good idea for a woman's division, it always got to be Cody or something pops up. I'm not picking at Cody. I'm just saying what I'm saying. And I feel that the AEW women's title is not big, it's not special, it's not important. It feels like it's small. Like, how are you gonna have a women's title? It's tiny. You get what I'm saying? And that's why I feel that AEW need to get a new title for the women's wrestlers in AEW. And even, what is the deal with the women's tag team cup? Like, why are they wearing medals around their neck instead of carrying like championship belts? Like Evilise and I forgot this chick name, Demontre. I'm sorry, but they carry like medals instead of championship belts. This is the reason why I think it's something to do with Cody and Brandy and Tony Khan. It's like, it's just me. It's just like something about that. I'm not, okay. Let's move on. Number 5. AEW need to make women wrestling matter so the male wrestling fans to respect them as wrestlers and give them a platform like NXT. Because I feel that like Cody and Brandy and Dustin Rhodes, I feel that they just sabotage AEW Women Division. That's just me. I'm just saying as it is. There's no psychic prediction whatsoever. It's just that it's something shady about those three. That's all I have to say. So if you want to check the prescription box about AEW improvement, just follow the arrow down below. This is Ty Williams. Good day and goodbye.